On the one hand, judging from the latest operation results, it's becoming increasingly difficult to bring people in the dreamland back to reality along with the space. On the other hand, even after we analyze what you've brought back from the moon, Cosmic Juggernaut won't be able to locate Cocoon. This can only mean there's a barrier unable to be penetrated is hiding it. Based on our current intel, aggregation of dreamlands is only possible for a barrier of this level. Fortunately, while the situation is dire, we still have room. But the issue at hand is, before that, we must verify something with you. Overseer Theresa, you've prepared to restore the world, even if every ordinary person must pay a certain price, right? Spiritual Adam links the dreamland of all humans, allowing them to share their prospective sigma spaces. Judging from the results, their sigma spaces are disrupting each other and filling the information gap between each other. Just as the sentientless who live in isolation and are unable to understand modern society, communication and imagination alone are insufficient to let humans to truly perceive. But Sigma record more than just simple concepts like language and image. It is countless, almost real dreamlands that are constantly growing through the shared stigma spaces. And it is the differences between people that allow those dreams to reflect the future and secret ideals they pursue. Our original operation to retake Earth is meaningless now, and our method to pinpoint the cocoon finality hit the wall. There isn't much time left for us to figure out another plan. Darn it, I just find this hard to swallow. From where I stand, it's impossible for you to find a better answer. This is Kevin mocking us. I love to teach those useless pieces of track a good lesson. Let them suffer. But are we really going to go all the way down this road and go along with Project Sigma's heartless plan? Rather than taking it as Kevin's ridicule, it feels more like he's questioning. If we're bound to abandon something for the sake of humanity and our civilization, what kind of answer would Kevin want us to come up with? Suddenly, she recalled Kevin's calm and indifferent eyes while she confronted him. Right, he made his choice a long time ago. Project Sigma is his answer. Perhaps he isn't expecting any answer, and this isn't a test made specially for us. But we still must come up with an answer. Waves hit the beach as the warm midday sun covered everything in rays of lazy sunlight. The huts scattered around the area weren't luxurious. Conversely, they were so simple that they seemed out of place in a sweet dream. I didn't expect to see a dreamland like this. It feels so realistic. But if so, why must anyone rely on a dream to realize this? I don't know, but looking at how empty it is, I guess its owner is someone without desires. We can't just stay here and guess. We should look around the dreamland's owner and ask about his life. Could you? Oh, are the two of you here to convince him to wake up from the dream? Him? You know this is a dream. I do. Unfortunately, I cannot help you. This isn't my dream. I'm just a family member that someone else imagined. After all, the fear of loneliness increases with age. Do you know how to end this dream? I'm afraid it'll take quite a bit of effort. After all, he won't live for long without this dream. What? He's been bedridden for years before arriving here. Even the doctors said that he won't last to see another winter. Most of the others in the stream are in similar situations. So, I have a question for the two of you. For those who still have hope, leaving the streamland is a blessing of the brave. But what about those who have no future? That should be the person the elderly woman mentioned to us. Looking at the elderly nearby, delicate like a candle flame in the wind, the two were speechless. After a while, Theresa sighed lightly. Let's try. After all, the stream may go beyond the choices of a few. It affects the shared fate of billions. Hello, youngsters. Nice to meet you, sir. We're here to... She hesitated for a moment and found herself unable to convey the cruel truth. It's been a long time since someone came here. Here, have a seat. I may not have anything expensive, but I have plenty of snacks for the children. Thank you for your hospitality, but it's alright. We're just... Don't be shy. It's fate that brought us together. I rarely have any guests, so let me be a good host to you. It really isn't necessary. We're not staying for long, so you don't have to go out of your way. Because this is just a dream of mine. Yes, because this is just... This old man knows where he is, youngsters. Staying together on a peaceful beach with the love of my life, or listening to the waves lapping. To me, this is an extravagant dream. With age, people realize what they truly want is the most ordinary, calmest, and peaceful days. I made many mistakes in my youth, and I wasted a lot of time. Now that I'm old, bedridden, and relying on a machine to keep myself barely alive, it finally dawned on me how precious the ordinary things I once took for granted are. I'm willing to exchange everything I have in return for this fake dream. Even then, you still wish to take it away from me? Both of them fell silent. They found it impossible to formulate an answer to such a difficult question. The silence went on until slightly familiar yet clamorous noises resounded from afar. Wait up! No way. We agreed that the first one there gets 2 pieces of cake. Those two running over are... Rosalia, Lilia. When we came to our senses, we found ourselves in the belly of a whale. Rosalia. Wait, Lilia, let me finish the story. Idioka, look who's there. Sila and Theresa. You are finally here to take us back. Rosalia, Lilia, what are you doing here? All right. The people you've been waiting for are finally here. Have some cake and celebrate. The old man bent down to retrieve 2 small cakes from a box and smiled as he passed them to the twins, watching them gobble the cakes down. This old man, She took a deep breath and finally made up her mind. But as soon as she turned around, she saw the smile on the old man's face. The old man watched as Theresa's expression changed from serious to hesitant, sorrowful to solemn, and then resolute. In the end, he couldn't stop himself from chuckling. All right, I'll stop teasing you. When I meet such energetic youngsters, I just can't help myself but teasing and testing your resolve. Forgive this old bag of bones. Are you here to take these 2 children home? Yes. It seems like it's time for me to wake up from this beautiful dream. But once this dream is over, you'll... Yes, I'll be back on the hospital bed. I'll be paralyzed and bedridden again, and I won't have much time left. But tell me, what will happen if I refuse to end this dream? The old man glanced lovingly at the Oliveras. I've lived for more than 80 years, and I've experienced most of what this world has to offer. But they are different. They are young, energetic, and hopeful. If youngsters like them are trapped in this constant dream, it would be an absolutely cruel fate. In this world, the old man should give way to the young. No, sir. We won't ask you to abandon this dreamland. I think such a dreamland isn't wrong. The ones who are wrong are those who give up even when they aren't at the end of their lives yet. I believe in you. I believe that you'll take good care of other youngsters just as you've taken care of these 2 little girls. And you'll do as you've done now. You tell them that life awaits them outside the dreamland. I plan to stay. That it's time to face my own reality and complete my journey in life. But I didn't expect to hear that more youngsters are in need of help. Alright then, it's time to show these youngsters how unyielding the elderlies can be. These lives of ours haven't been lived in vain. The sea of light remains silent no more. In the boundless darkness, tens of thousands of dreamland clamored and churned, like a huge beast awakening from its slumber and freely stretching its body. A glimmer of light broke away from the ball of light and floated up into the darkness. A soul that faintly flickered between pink and blue lay within it. After that, more and more soared up into the air, like a scattered milkway, vanishing before their eyes. Is this an earthquake? Idioka. It's a sign that we're finally about to leave these dreams. Yes, I'll take both of you somewhere safe. Then what about Theresa? Sila and I have more work to do. These dreams have only just begun to disintegrate. We still have much work to do and need help from more people. Then we'll help too. Yeah, this time I'll have to agree with Rosalia.